Well, hi everyone. It's been a couple of months, so I thought I'd do a little update on what's been going on at the house. So basically, I've had a little bit of a tidy up in the front garden first off, done a little flower bed, trying to make it look a bit prettier. And we had some unwelcome guests a couple of months back, just over a month ago. So we've sort of upped the security a little bit. So we put a few security lights round. And if you can see on this side, we've added some window grills. And we're doing the same on the patio doors. I'll show you those in a bit. They're being made at the moment, so they're going to basically look like the ones on the window, but they're going to be, one's going to be fixed and the other one's going to hinge off it, sort of thing. So one will be permanently fixed and one will just hinge back on it. So they're in the process of being making. And then, as it says in the title, we've been doing like a water tank and a sort of carport and a tool shed. So it's not so much a carport, it's really just to have somewhere outside that we can work, and in the dry, where Glenn can dry our crops, and I can, if I want to make anything, I can just mess around there. So I'll give you a bit of a walk around and show what's been going on. That's our old bunkhouse, so that was used to be out the front. We managed to move that yesterday, so we've moved that. And we just got all our old timber and stuff in there. We've got a couple of chickens that live in there. So that's been moved, which is nice. So yeah, basically it's a 4 metre by, let me get this right, 4 metre by 3 metre shed with a concrete roof, and then we've got I think it's a 4 metre by 5 metre concrete pad at the front, and then there's, so the whole thing's obviously covered by a roof of a 1 metre overhang. And what we did at the back here, we just extended the roof an extra metre and then added a bit of concrete at the back. So it gives it a little bit of extra space, so we can do a potting and that. We might enclose it with some bamboo or something at a later date. And then with all the leftover steel, we just made a Tata, the guy who's a cousin who lives next door, who's been doing all the work. He made us a nice little steel table, so we got that. So that's handy, just a nice big table to go there. I might get a vice for it at some point, but it's a nice strong bench, so we just put that there. But you can see here, that's the overflow for the water tank. So basically the water tank is 10,000 litres, and it's the same size as a shed but underground. So I'll show that in a minute. So you can see there the water's going to come off there and it's going to go into that pipe there. We're going to have like a hopper with a grill filter to filter it, so it takes the water off the roof here. And then if you look at the big blue tank there, the high up tank, where that overflows into that drum, that's going to be not there anymore. Instead it's going to go into the red pipe that's just in the middle here, and then that's going to go around and fill it from here. So basically the raised up blue tank will fill first. When that's full, it'll start filling the underground tank, and then I've got a lift pump in the underground tank that'll pump it into, so I'll show that. This is here. There's this smaller blue pipe on the back here, if you can see that one. It's not connected at the moment, so that'll take it from the lower pump underground into there, into that one to top it up. So we can just keep topping this one up, and then the water just comes out of there. There's a little basic filter. It's only for washing, it's not for drinking or cooking or anything. But yeah, so our bunkhouse is gone now, which is nice. And you see they put all the grills on the windows here, and then what we've got, they made it all out of this 1x1 steel. So these are the ones for the gates for the patio doors. So he's made, I think he's made 4, got to make 2 more. So it's obviously 2 per patio door. And this bit, this ground here, is going to clean this up and grass it, put a couple of trees along it and whatnot. There's old Milo, our little Frenchie. She's took her to see the stud dog the other day, so she's about 8 weeks pregnant. So I'm going to have some little baby French bulldogs hopefully soon. Should be interesting. We added a bit of concrete down the side there, so now you can sort of get round up into here without going across any dirt. I had a little foot wash. The washing machine's been connected, which is nice. Little May. Not much done in that. Not done much in the house at the moment. So we're going to need to, I could quickly show the patio, because the patio is that red sort of cement wash. It's all sort of failed really, so I'm going to have to either chip that up or paint it or something. So you can't see it, but it's a bit of a mess out here. So once that's done all here, paint it or seal it or redo it in the next few weeks, then I'll be able to give the inside a good clean and do a few more chores in there. But yeah, I'll just show you inside the tool shed and I'll show the water tank. So made some shelves in here as well. So we've got a roller shutter door on the front. No windows, just a couple of little, made a couple of, they've got a mosquito net on them, so it just keeps the bugs out. Put the light on, so a bit more light there. So yeah, made a big old shelf storage, and then that's the water tank there. So I'll just pause you for a sec. So this is what it looks like in the tank. It's about 1 metre deep, and like I said, it's the same size as the shed. So we just painted it all with this 2-pack epoxy. It's about 4 coats of it on there, which is waterproof. The lady at the shop, they used it on their swimming pool, and it's been in there for about 2 years. It's been absolutely fine. So it's completely submerged. So yeah, just a little lift pump goes in the corner here. And then that pump there will pump, we're going to have a pump that pumps up that small pipe there and just pumps it to the raised tank outside. But we've still got to do the ceiling. We use the OSB board, it's got stuck in there a bit, so we need to clean the ceiling with a bit, the roof or whatever. But you can see it's all 6-inch thick concrete with 10mm rebar, all the walls, all the floor, all the top, and even the roof of the tool shed as well. So it's pretty solid old construction. The walls of the shed are hollow block. It just got like a concrete pier in each corner. So yeah, it just seemed to make sense to make the water tank and the shed at the same time, because you're saving on the floor. You know, you're sort of getting a foundation for the shed out of the water tank. But yeah, let me just get out of this hole. Well guys, I think that's about it for this little episode. See if I can see our little pregnant Frenchie for you. She's anywhere to be seen. Like I say, I'll do another update in a month or so when we get the inside of the house looking a bit better. But I think, like I say, for a moment, a little shot from the front. So I might add some more concrete at the front, but for the moment we're just going to spread the dirt around. I'm probably going to get some more of this, actually the bigger stone there, the 3/4, and just put a bit of that around. But yeah, little flower bed at the front. Okay, thanks for watching. See you again.